How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more. Brawl, here I'm doing right now. Keep. We will go get our Surveil land on turn one. Our blue red Surveil land. So that we can hold a counterspell, but so that we also have access to all of our colors. I wanted to, maybe I get the blue-white one. I don't get the white-red one. That would be silly. God, opponent. Well, there's my absolute virtue. Yeah, we got our white land elsewhere. Yeah, our red land elsewhere. So meticulous is what we're looking for. Meticulous archive. Yeah, I already have it. I already have it. Might as well not mill. I imagine this is some kind of artifact loop. Our opponent is not finding lands. Ornithopter, very cool. But all of this, is it like a paradoxical outcome? That could be bad for me. I could get on Viceroy this turn to just fully keep the blue player off my turn, but based on what we've seen from this opponent, they seem to be more proactive than reactive. Yikes. Okay, well, get a Surveil. To the graveyard because there's no way that our opponent doesn't look at that and think, let's throw that away. Next turn we can voice and counterspell, maybe? Our opponent has no lands. Well, opponent, I'm going to voice a victory. Could have played that earlier, but I was scared that the 7/0 mana artifact deck would somehow have something scary on turn 3. Turns out I was mistaken. Although it kind of invalidates our Blizzard. To be fair, though, how often do you get used for a lizard? Guess he's a dinosaur. It looks like a lizard. I think the other version of him is a lizard because his effect is not unique. Yeah, let's just counter that. A little bit too much mana, opponent. Why did we do this? No, we can't play anything. Yes. Go away, full control. You've already let me down. 2 damage gets through. God, our commander would have been very good on turn 0. If there was a way to get a 5 mana commander out on turn 0. Probably is. Rude. Come on, opponent. You weren't going to cast anything anyways. Yeah, GG. Alright, we're back for game 2. Up against Turgid. Turgid could be difficult for our deck. Well, Doria Consuls. We don't have any white mana. We can't cast anything. Yeah, a little bit better. We go get the Meticulous Archive. Or do we just go and grab Hallowed Fountain? I feel like, man, Archway is one of those cards that is. I'm not a believer. I'm not a believer. If it saves my life this game, be very sad, but I doubt that it will. Hopeless Nightmare. Enters, each opponent discards a card and loses 2 life, all for 1 mana. I can't do anything about that opponent. Fluted Delta. I will go get a red Surreal Land. Does such a thing even exist? It does. It's called Thunder Falls. Yeah, I guess I'll keep it. And then we'll get down that. Lavinia. Who's a hate bear, but a bad hate bear. So she doesn't get to see much play. I think she's bad anyways. Well, you might be wrong. Her non-creature spell hate is okay. It just seems too situational. I don't play in formats where that's a very relevant thing, right? Like, there's a little bit of non-creature spell hate in Brawl. That's an archetype, but well, you know what, opponent? You don't get to draw 7 cards anymore. I had a fun treat lined up for you. It's just not going to happen. Enters or dies, right? No, it just dies. Enters. Decline. I think I'll keep my creature. Feels kind of necessary. I will go get a red-white Surveil Land. Opponent, have you seen my collection of Surveil Lands? They're very cool. I like them a lot. Boromir can go. We're just gonna stack that before Turgid comes down, so that we don't end up giving our opponent a free ramp. Do the creature with 2 power left. So this could work as a wrath too. Our opponent plays Turgid this turn. The opponent cannot choose a creature with 2 power or less if they don't have one. Then again, if they play Turgid, they wouldn't have enough mana. Ain't like they have 5 mana right now. Nothing sacked. Do this. Get rid of braids so that she stops hurting me. Do the Sunfall, which is an answer to Turgid anyways. Keep our hand as full as possible. Whenever opponent casts a spell during their turn, they can't attack. Rude. You weren't gonna attack anyways, opponent. You weren't gonna attack anyways. Just add a 2-mana attacks on all of the spells with our Wandering Archaic. We're slowly creeping towards parity in life total. Slowly but surely. So we have to cast mana for our spells, and if we don't want our opponent to also cast the spell, we have to pay 2. This deck is kind of built around our opponent casting things, because that's kind of the direction our opponent our commanders go? Ouch. Discard. Yikes. Well, let's swing in for 4. They won't, yeah, they're not blocking that. Unfall? Play it, crack it. Grab a blue land for our maybe River Rebuke if we have to. One's been very coy with their commander. Yikes. Oh, well, they can't get a blue land. What am I worried about? You can pay 1 life all they want. It's not going anywhere. River's Rebuke? Everything goes to hand? I will play an Esper Sentinel. So our commander here has haste. Still enough to play a target, though. Really? Because I could do this opponent. Feel like hitting you for 9 will maybe force some game decisions to happen. Alright, I'll hit you for 5 then. 5 to 5. This has been a slug game. Back and forth all the way. Probably we're out of action, and if we don't draw a land, we probably lose. Now, if we draw a land, we're probably okay. I think our opponent loses now, because we can just play our commander again. Enter tapped. Opponent? Unless that last spell is a kill spell, you might lose the game. It is a kill spell. Okay, well. That means I lose the game. GG. Where is the button? There it is. Looking over at my other monitor. Alright, we're back. I have no clue what game we're on. I think we're not that far in, but the timer says 13 minutes, so who knows? That was a long game, though. Let's get Meticulous. That can't get Meticulous Archive. That can get Thundering Falls. Which we'll throw in Ajani. We don't need him. We can't cast him, is more the actual truth of it. I mean, that doesn't line up very well. Desert Beach. Why couldn't you be the other one? The Glacial Shores. I guess I'll be countering spells from my own deck. That's not fun. And 2 lands? Never mind. Opponent won't be casting spells from my deck either. Now let's telegraph very hard that we have a counterspell so that our opponent doesn't do anything. Some energy. We need it for energy-related things. They have 5 mana up. I don't know. I don't know what they're up to. 4 mana up. Roaming Throne. Well, I'll grab a bunch of mana up on it. No skin off my back. That'll get me a Wandering Archaic, and they actually got something. Okay. I'm gonna play a Wandering Archaic, and then that's it. All I got. Nothing more upon it. So now non-creature spells, I think. Whenever opponent casts instant or sorcery spell. Are you gonna pay? I'll counter it. So now if they counter, take action and counter their counter. Now they can't pay. So return that hand. What a stack that was. GG. Well, we were at 16 minutes, so I think we're going to end it off there, even if it was game 2, because boy oh boy, we got a fun bit of matching up. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. I will see you next time. Bye for now.